What a great time. Get the likes up, man. Get the likes up. So, they got it in a heartbeat, sis. So, when y'all look at my title, marriage sucks, man.
Brother. Wow.
What y'all think? I'm bugging? Put a 1 in the chat if I'm bugging. You think I got a point? It was Cree. Lawrence, I'm telling you. One in the chat if I'm bugging. 2 in the chat if I got I got a point. Mel put a 6. I'm bugging. Okay. Tony, Judah, Black Conquering King, Danielle, Soulzon. Okay. Let me do a poll. Let me do a proper poll real quick. Does marriage start the poll? Let me show y'all a couple clips, man. See what y'all think. Get the likes up, man. I'm feeling so comfortable. We had a good time just now. We got the reminisce and all that. This is how it's supposed to be, man. Let me share my screen. Let me show y'all this. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit the like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. We about to fall out, Matt. You know I love you, Matt. So, let me show y'all this right here. Y'all was here for this show. This show did pretty good. Sex rations. Right? Sex rations. Yo, I need somebody to cop. I need somebody to go to Direct and CYOP, get a t-shirt or fitted something. Send me the receipt. Sex rations. So the premise of this was like, you know, you in a relationship, you in a marriage, right? And you only having sex every so often or when she feel like it, you know, and you've agreed to the monogamous relationship, etc. Shit get tough, right? But you are essentially at the will of the person you with, and generally it can go both ways. You know, I understand that, right? A man could be withholding, but if a man withhold, instantly accusations. Women withhold, you know, it's like it's expected. It's the norm. And then whenever she want to give it to you, for some reason they be like, well, we just had sex. It's like they set the number in their head, don't have a conversation, and now you stuck with your penis in your hand, pun intended. That sucks. Ladies can't disagree. I know the fellas won't disagree. That sucks. But seemingly that's a part of it. Right? It's your job, and I'm talking through it because I can't play the whole clip. But Ro was saying if she's not feeling up to it, it's your job to make sure she feels up to it. Right? It's largely predicated on what you're doing, right? Also coupled with what she has to do during her daily and all that, her daily, the kids, etc. And if a woman says, man, I was taking care of the kids, I went to work, etc. Like, let's say she was venting to her friends and she's like, I was taking care of the kids, I had to do X, Y, and Z, I was too tired. Generally speaking, the world is going to be like, you know what? That's justifiable. There's points where they close their legs altogether for multiplicity of reasons. And largely, people would see it as justifiable. But that's rations And if you just depriving a person of sex who agreed to have sex with you and only you for the rest of their life, I'm venturing to say that's abuse. So I'm just giving you the synopsis of the show. Right. So I'm going to start this clip from here. We're going to watch it, because I gave you guys most of it. But everything I just described, right? Ladies, put yourself in a man's shoes, right? For that. Because I don't think I'm being unfair with just being realistic. Put a 1 in the chat if how I describe how these relationships go, if that sucks. Right? That sucks. B Sammy was popping. KP was good. UT, I see you. Miss Live Your Life. Salute. Razon was popping. Impress. Matreon, right? That just generally sucks. Right? And the men generally aren't going to deny your woman. If you do, you know something ain't, she going to assume something ain't right. That sucks. Right? And we just having a conversation. It ain't even about men versus women. It's just about the dynamics that we know exist in these relationships. Watch this. Ladies. Right? Is the person you with the best person you ever had sex with? You don't got to answer that. This might be risky at Gmail, Uncle Rick. This might be risky at Gmail, right? Think about this, right? But he's dope. But you slept with other men before. Is he the best sex you ever had? Debatable, right? But he might be the best man you've ever met. And so, you know, people make concessions that they probably never, ever, admit to, right? There's certain things you never say to that man. Right? And now you with the same person, right? He wants sex all the time, right? Right? But you like it, right? Of course, when you making love to him because you love him. But what about the redundancy? What about how boring it get? Ladies also made the same agreement and potentially made a concession because that man was dope in more other arenas, and that was they were being satisfied. But there's levels to everything. But you keep doing it, you stay loyal, you stay faithful, but it could be better. That sucks, ladies. Right? He getting fatter, breathing on top of you, he's sweaty, stamina, even things, I mean, the maturation of life, impotency, the things of that nature, right? See, that's interesting how, like, the fellas, yeah, you can't have no more kids, right? But generally speaking, the ladies can function sexually, right? When they say they get older, the vagina, generally speaking, you can lubricate it different ways, right? But if men are having impotency issues, she gonna deal with it. She gonna roll with it. She gonna try her best to help them. That sucks. Remember, we're talking about in the confines of marriage. We're just saying that sucks, right? I mean, it just does. Put a 1 in the chat if that sucks. It ain't right or wrong. It ain't about going against each other. It just sucks. Mr. Walker was popping. Right? It just sucks. Like, these things suck that you go through. Right? Just take this walk with me. Just take this walk with me. We just mining it out slowly but surely. You know what I mean? We've been DJing for 30 minutes, so we just really started the show. Hey, Rob, if you know a path that I could take, my brother, let me know. Right? And we just saying, all right, I'm gonna check in a second, Uncle Rick, when I go to the super chats, right? Same person. Right? And we've all had sex with other people outside of our person. They still your person. But every box ain't the same. Every penis ain't the same. The motion in the ocean ain't the same. How women lubricate ain't the same. You know? I love fried chicken, but I eat steak. You know what I'm saying? I eat lamb chops, you know, but you know, right? The variety and everything else matters. Right? The variety. I got a PlayStation I barely play, but I got 20 games. Right? It depends what I'm in the mood for. When you had sex with other people, you can get a mindset, but depending on what you're in the mood for. However, there's one option. And again, we're not shitting on the person we with, but if we just think it to ourselves, that sucks. That's all I'm painting out. That's all we doing. We just take this walk, all right? Get the likes up, get the likes up, get the likes up, man. Right? And then if you count the week where I got PlayStation 5 on her cycle, that's 3 times a month potentially. And he steps out. Is he wrong?
He's still wrong for violating his vows, but just because there's justification, but he's still wrong.
Just divorce her.
Yeah, just leave.
She didn't keep her word. So
what about his kids?
Y'all figure it out.
So look how simple it is. She's not having sex with you, just divorce her. Okay. Yeah, just divorce her, right? Let's keep going.
Out.
Fuck them kids.
What about his house?
He can't keep her word. He can't, stay faithful. I mean,
but what about all the other things? Y'all caught that? He can't stay faithful. But just before this, she wasn't having sex with him. And then she can't have sex with him for a multiplicity of reasons, including just the natural cycle of a woman. Right? Just divorce her. Like, it's that simple. Right? And also, he can't stay faithful. Right? But let's look at the whole picture. Let's look at the whole thing. You literally not having sex with this man. Right? Let's be honest. Right? Let's keep going. Things right. The problem is she ain't busting it open.
So you better figure it out. What's worth more, your family or the sex?
Busting it open. But what about all the other things? Right. The problem is she ain't busting it open. Get ready. She said it once. Everybody get ready. Okay, get ready.
So you better figure it out. What's worth more, your family or the sex?
Busting it open.
So you better figure it out. What's worth more, your family or the sex? So you better figure it out. What's worth more, your family or the sex? Shit. So you better figure it out. What's worth more, your family or the sex? Shit. So you better figure it out. What's worth more, your family or the sex?
Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Come on.
And what level of
what y'all think? I'm reading the comments. God damn, right? Come on.
Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Come on.
Somebody say something like that to me. This is what I want to say.
Bing, what are you doing here? I thought I'd tell you to go fuck your mother. Bing, what are you doing here? I thought I'd tell you to go fuck your mother. Bing, what are you doing here? I thought I'd tell you to go fuck your mother.
God damn. Salute, Mr. Ray.
I think that's what you're getting at.
That sounds fucking
no.
Sorry, I'm not. Sorry.
No.
Sweet B, you
just really feel.
And that, come on, man. That's crazy. Did Lauren double down on this? Let's see. Sounds fucking
I think that's what you're getting at. Shit. Yeah, like what level of I think that's what you're getting at.
That sounds fucking. Mary's wilding, and then Lauren says, Yeah, like where do you scale it? As though that the considerations, as though what Mary said is a viable option. Choose sex or your family. Right? But this is something that, and then Lauren considered it. Right? We're talking about the construct.
No.
Sorry, I'm not sorry.
Nah.
Sweet B, you
That's
just
how you really feel.
and that, come on, man. That's crazy. That y'all, did you hear what Mary just said?
No,
Say it one more time. Say it with your chest.
Tia said, look at this. Somebody come look at this. Yo, this is crazy, man.
What did you say, Mary?
I said he better figure out what's worth more, the fucking sex or the goddamn family.
She's not
That's
wrong.
crazy, bro. That you have to make that type of decision.
But I'm not saying it's right. But again, if you make vows to be with somebody through sickness and health, they get them better or worse, up, down, sideways, left, right, whatever the fuck. I mean,
Do you? She got a point. You've made these vows. I'm depriving you of something, right? I'm essentially put you in a trap, especially with no fault divorce and things of that nature. I'm literally putting you in a bind. Then we say marriage sucks, right? Looking at it from this lens, that's the part that we got to assess. You see what I'm saying? Right? Like Uncle Rick said, it's one-sided in most cases, hence the issue. Shit sucks. Let's keep going. Do you understand what you're saying?
yes.
Are
That's
you telling?
wild that a man would have to be in the position to pick either his family or sex with somebody else. That is definitely wild. I understand that. I know exactly what I said. Now,
It's alleged that 30% of men are in sexless marriage. Oh, 25% of men are in sexless marriages. Think about that. If I owe you $100, can I give you 75?
again, as wild as it may seem, that's what it could possibly come down to.
That
Is there any justifiable reason why your woman?
Yeah, we know things like sickness, right? Postpartum, like things like that. I mean, the men have to be considerate, right? But generally speaking, if you can't unveil anything, and this is happening to men without all the circumstances that are justifiable, that's what we're talking about. You know what I mean? But outside of that, like, come on, man. And then I think men are having these conversations.
I was just ready to say, Hamp, are they having the conversations, but are they having the conversations to show that they're serious about it?
Yeah. All right, now that right there is serious.
I mean, I'm asking a question. So, and I don't want to use you as an example, but before, let's hypothetically, you're dating your wife, your soon-to-be wife, you're dating her, you're having this conversation, like you say. If you say, look, the first time y'all went on a date, you're like, I gotta have sex every day. Like if we get married,
I say, you realize you only come over on Thursdays and Sundays, right?
What are you talking about?
That's what I told my wife.
But that's not telling her that you.
No, but I'm telling you how we had, like, yo, you realize you relegated to these days, right?
Why
so if we do this thing, you got to fulfill all these days.
But why you just can't say sex is important to me?
Nah, see, that's the thing. You know exactly what I'm saying.
I understand what you're saying.
Exactly. So that's the thing. Men don't have to say, listen, we have the conversation, but people can play dumb all they want. That doesn't justify it.
So at what point do men get a pass? Like, what you feel like, say your wife only giving you sex once a week. How long does that last before you feel like you should get a pass?
No, you had to have the conversation.
Right. And
right?
then And then
Well, that's what we minding out as women. You guys are sitting here. This is happening to 25% of men. This is very important. Men will argue that it is a need. He's telling you that, yo, this is not working. What do y'all think?
I just can't imagine it not working.
I'm like, let me
If you have the conversation, if
Or
Let me
why are
pick
you
up.
talking like Christopher Walken? Like, what the fuck you?
I can't hear my head is stuffy, so I feel like I'm talking loud.
Yo, I don't understand why she talking like.
I just can't imagine it not working.
I'm like, let me
If you have the conversation,
Yo, she thinks she Christopher Walken, yo. Yo, why are you talking like Christopher Walken? Like, what the fuck you?
I can't hear my head is stuffy, so I feel like I'm talking loud.
You're not. You keep like.
I'm not.
Go ahead, sis. What are you saying? Or who is talking?
I was about to. If you have the conversation and then she's like, well, you can't have a pass and I'm not giving you none. I'm not increasing the amount of days. Then somebody gotta make a choice at that point. Because it's only gonna snowball into other arguments, fights, and cheating, and so on and so forth.
Sweet B. Overall, right? You hear what we're having a back and forth about, right? And Shice, here's the thing. I agree. Nobody actually does, right? But people are trying to win, right? It's a level of an interview process. You've ever been on an interview process and you want the job. You know you can do the job. There's some facets of the job in which you're not totally versed in, but you don't tell the person that's interviewing you can't do them. You'll go and figure this shit out. Right? Because it'll be adjacent, right? You'll understand it, but you don't have a lot of experience in it. So you'll be like, yes, I can do that. Yes, I can do this. Yes, I have experience here that can also align to help me learn that quickly. You say the things, right? To get the job, to win the interview. And then you'll go on YouTube University or Google some shit or tell you, yo, did you used to work in this? So in my job, this is a thing I have to do. It could be as simple as using like Paycom, or like a CRM. Like it doesn't have to be anything too deep, right? Pause. Like Salesforce. You guys heard of Salesforce? It's a CRM where you keep all your clients in it, right? To follow up and stuff. And so people ask you, have you used Salesforce before? Yeah. You've used it, but not to an extent to where you could teach it. But you're not gonna say no because you know you can do it. You think you can do it, right? And you may or may not. Same thing. You dating somebody, they have needs, wants, right? You in a honeymoon phase. I can keep it up. I can do all these things. You just generally not commit to things that you can't sustain, but we all do it. You ever been in a group, right? I know we've done this, especially if we are around my age. Who gonna lose the most weight in 4 months? Whoever lose the most weight, based on percentages or whatever you do it on, so it's fair, get $1,000. How many people ever made a New Year's resolution? All the intention in the world until it's time to be intentional, right? Until it's time to win that challenge. You be on it. Boom, 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 doing all your workouts. Shit, 3 weeks later, nigga, fuck that $1,000, man. You look up, you at Golden Corral.
Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so people, the intent is what we can discuss, but generally speaking, people don't be super duper malicious, but they thinking they could do shit they can't do, but they want to win. They want the prize. You looking up them biscuits, butter like a motherfucker. And you got a good girl Golden Corral server where they keep bringing them shits.
Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Come on.
I'm telling you, man, let's really talk about it. So people ain't planning, but yo, marriage sucks. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, and tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Let me read these real quick. Let me see where I'm at. Matt with the $2. The fun was fun. Now what's up with this title? Hank with the $5 says OJ is the only black man to get away with ending a white chick. God damn, Hank. I'm not black. I'm OJ. Mr. Walker was popping. Singles by Choices will be here Tuesday, 12 p.m. Eastern. Say no to sexless marriages. 100. Mr. Fantastic was popping.
Brother.
$2. But when I say penis prison, I'm wrong. Mike Brown with the $2. Even the good ones use the kids against you. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. And people will do it and they mean it, right? They're not even malicious, but it's just literally like, I had to take care of all the kids. I had to do this, that, and the third today. I'm tired. Facts, right? But the kids are the catalyst. So why you can't get closer? You feel me? UT with the $2 was popping. Says 15 minutes out of 24 hours ain't shit. Unpopular truth with the $5. Wayne said it best. Should I call somebody else? Cause girl, it's almost 12 and the D won't suck itself. Pause. Jesus Christ. Correct me if I'm wrong with the $2. Says, I see this poll about to Uno reverse. HQ, god damn.
Wow.
HQ come in hot, man.
Oh yeah, motherfucker.
HQ with the $2 says hot sex is the best. Jesus Christ. Get the likes up, get the likes up, get the likes up. Now, here's what it is. Marriage is beautiful. Right? I'm just giving you guys you ever watch a movie where they give you foresight into something? So let's take this walk. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend and tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Let me show y'all. This. Y'all remember this show? Dope show. Streamed for 10 hours. Yeah. Right? I think I got it on a good place. So essentially we're having a conversation, right? Where it's like like, yo, what's easier, being single or being married? Right? What's easier, being single or being married? Right? So we're having this conversation. So an opposing opinion kind of comes in because the sentiment initially was being single is easier. Right? You go to the store, you only get your shit. You only need to pay for stuff that you need. Right? Everything is cutting is the cost for one person, right? Generally speaking. I know you go date and all that stuff, right? There's different preferences, like the bed. I like to make the bed every day. My wife don't really care about making the bed per se, right? There's things you got control over. You know where the toothpaste is. You put the lid on or off, right? There's people that let the toothpaste cake up on the top for some reason. There's people that don't put the top back on. You don't gotta worry about putting the seat down as a man. Right? Ladies, you can keep your makeup all over the goddamn the countertop. It's 2 sinks, you can use both. You know what I mean? Just all of it, man. Like, come on. Let's look at this.
Yeah.
So my question is, what does a man gain from pretending like he wants multiple bitches?
The acceptance of his peers.
That's it. It tells me what I need to know. But yeah, I'm cut out, y'all. Y'all be easy, right?
All right, bro.
Have a good class,
Hey, be
bro.
safe, hey, yo.
Try to up the size of the shirt.
Wait, thanks for waiting. What's going on?
I'm all right.
Nice haircut.
What's good?
Thank you. I'm okay. I'm chilling. I was doing my best to be patient. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
did
saying?
you have something you wanted to comment on specifically, or you need to recap?
I guess I will go like this. So with the whole ideology of men have a more difficult time when they get married, I think that's a bullshit talking point. It's just like, I guess to simplify it, it's just like managers, right? Managers have a more difficult time, but the workers that do not have responsibilities, it's easier. So a lot of people, when they are trying to move up in the ladder, you know, they say, I don't want to be no manager. It's more responsibility. And I think it's the same thing with people that get married. So they tend to do better in life because they take on more responsibilities. And so I think that's just a horrible argument to have, to say that a man within a marriage, life is easier. It's bullshit. So that's why.
So I understand the analogy, right? But this, hold on.
Tend to do better in life. Say, I don't want to be no manager. The people, when they are trying to move up in the ladder, you know, they say, I don't want to be no. Managers have a more difficult time, but the workers that are, I think that's a bullshit talking point.
Now listen, right? Because we're assessing what's easier. All right. Right. What's easier? So here's a couple things.
It's just like, I guess to simplify it, it's just like managers, right? Managers have a more difficult time, but the workers that do not have responsibilities, it's easier. So have a more.
But that's the answer, right? So the manager has a more difficult time, but the workers that don't have the responsibility, it's easier. We agree. That's the literal premise, right? So that part right there is that's it, right? Essentially. One more time.
I guess I will go like this. So with the whole ideology of men have a more difficult time when they get married, I think that's a bullshit talking point. It's just like, I guess to simplify it, it's just like managers, right? Managers have a more difficult time.
Difficult manager, okay?
But the workers that do not have responsibilities, it's easier. So a lot
workers that don't have the responsibility, it's easier. We agree. Okay.
A lot of people, when they are trying to move up in the ladder, you know, they say, I don't want to be no manager. It's more responsibility. And I think it's the same thing with people that get married. So they tend to do better in life because they take on more responsibilities. And so I think that's just a horrible argument to have, to say that a man within a marriage, life is easier. It's bullshit.
The analogy is that the manager is the husband and it's more difficult. The workers that don't have the responsibilities would be the single man and it's easier. Right? Like that am I hearing the analogy correctly? Ratchet City, what up? Right? Like that was just it. Like it, I guess he was kind of pushing the point, actually. Well, yes, you have more responsibility, right? Because we're discussing easier or harder, right? Married man has more responsibilities, right? It's harder, right, to manage people, because to manage personalities and people. And then when you move the analogy, husband and wife, right? Familiarity, right? Familiarity breeds contempt. You guys ever heard of that? Right? Like I coach the kids. The moms would call me Coach Hamp, X, Y, and Z. They snap too. I'm the football coach, right? But also, I'm not that close to them as their mom is. Right? So there's more pushback in the house than it is with me. I'm an authority figure. I can also take football away from them too, you know? But they're not with me for their entire lives raising them up. You know, so when we say the wife can go out there and submit to her boss, but her husband, he got pushed back, it's a different dynamic, right? In terms of the analogy, it should work, right? But that familiarity, people get comfortable, Fred, what up? Right? And then people take advantage of it. They start to push boundaries, right? Because they are so comfortable. There's a level of difficulty that you would have to know it to do it. You would have to do it to almost see it. You know what I'm saying? Right? And so it's fine. Right? But that shit sucks. And it's most certainly harder. Right? You know? People test. Women test, right? And I'm not even saying if it's wrong. I think that testing after a while, right? If you married to a man, you shouldn't still be testing at that point. But there's a lot of tests happening during these vetting processes because the vetting process is kind of broken in itself. But being a husband is more difficult, right? Which is why I'm leaning on this premise. The things you have to deal with, right? Marriage sucks. Same thing for a wife. Not the same thing, different trials, right? Because it ain't easy. Managing the household, managing kids, managing your husband, right? Men suffer in silence. I don't share a whole bunch. I'm seldomly gonna be vulnerable, right? I'm not comfortable in that, right? I don't trust it enough, right? So now, and men operate like that. And she has to navigate this for the rest of her natural life, right? Because it's marriage. You know why? Because marriage sucks. Let's listen to a little bit more of this.
So that's why
a man in a marriage life is easier?
That's what, no, they said a man without the marriage. To me personally, I think in the marriage, a man's life gets easier.
So his analogy actually goes against his point, right? But we broke it down. I heard it there, but it's no need for me to attack it. You can just listen and be like, well, that doesn't make sense. It is actually proven the other way, you know? So we continue the conversation. What? You think so? It's so many people though, bro. And no, I get it, right? Yeah, like, you know, generally speaking, people assist their managers. Guess what you ain't doing? You ain't washing his dirty ass drawers, stinking ass socks. Right? He not leaving shoes in every place but what you tell him to do, even though he know that get on your nerves. Your manager ain't leaving the toilet seat up on you, right? The manager ain't talking shit about your dad or your family. Your family ain't shit, right? So I mean, come on. We know. We know. All right, let's do this. It's so many people around. Like, why? What makes it easy? You got way more responsibilities, and you become more vulnerable when you have a family. What you think?
Right. I agree with that as well. It's just like that's why I use the manager situation. So
Okay.
a manager, he has more responsibilities. He has more people to take care of. He got more people to get through the workforce and the work day. He got more things that he got to mine out. However, everybody that's below that, they will always say, "Oh, the manager don't do shit. He got it easy up there." So it's the
He's
same
right.
thing. If you're not in a marriage,
That's
you're going to
exactly Sharon is right.
That's
Siobhan is
exactly
right.
reversed.
Sharon is right.
That's exactly backwards.
Sharon, what I was thinking the inverse though, right? Do you see why I was thinking the inverse was correct?
So you're saying that so when we usually talk about marriage on a general scale, most of the time when you have a wife that is a good wife, because we talking about good, successful marriages, she's usually doing a doctor's appointment for you. She usually making sure you eat properly. She usually makes sure that you eat healthy. She making sure you go to the gym. So, okay, you got your head on your head, so maybe you disagree.
No, I'm thinking, I mean, you're right, but also when I was single, I just do those things.
Thank you.
And why are single men doing that?
Okay, that's true. That's true. You might say that, but we know in general that is not true because married men live longer than single men. So yes, it's cool for you to say that out there and just
No, think about it, right? Think about it. That point, right? Right. So I'm gonna push back against it, saying no, we just take our own selves to the doctors in general, right, etc. We cook our own food, right? Men know how to do these things, especially when you are coming from an environment, right, that's alleged that we're being raised by women, right? We tend to know how to do different things, cook, wash clothes, etc. Right? So these arguments, we just got to make sense. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, my wife makes the doctor's appointments, right, for all the kids, right? And her schooling is in education, so picking the different schools or daycares, whatever the case is, right, making sure everything's copacetic in terms of that, right? She has to do that for me. She cooks damn near every day for me, the kids. You got to clean up behind all these people, right? Attitudes, and kids ain't listening, but I could come in a room and say, hey, and everybody shut the fuck up. I know women get used to that shit. Gotta be annoying, right? See, I wanted to play that clip not for the men but for the women. Say it be true. Imagine that, managing a grown-ass person to make sure they go to the doctor and go get their teeth cleaned, and putting together 7 appointments, none of them yours. Wow. Right? That's marriage. It's duty. I get it. But if I said that sucks, would I be wrong? Right? Not saying she's not willing. Right? Not saying that she's not good at it. Not that she does it willfully. But when you say it out loud, and if I don't make the doctors, if I'm late, it's on you. That shit sucks. Shout out to Siri, fatty. He said Siri could do that. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yo, Rock, right? Keep it a buck. You be like, yo, I'm tired of doing this shit. But you do it because you got to. That shit sucks, bro. And guess what nobody says? Thank you. Right? Ain't no appreciation. Right? You cook. My wife cook, right? She'll use like chicken breast, right? I don't prefer it unless it's in this like particular like sauce. So I call that shit choke chicken. Right? She'll try a new recipe. I'm like, I don't like it. Right? That sucks. You cook it for all these motherfuckers. Right? You go out and work 100 hours a week. Don't nobody say thank you. Kids don't give a fuck. That sucks. That's the job though. God. So I don't want to over pursue this clip necessarily, right? But his analogy made great sense for saying that a single man's life is easier. You know what I'm saying? Right? So it just is what it is, you know? Right? Because marriage sucks. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Matt with the $2 says, I fuck up a lot. Sex ain't one of them. HQ with the $5 says, marriage with hot sex is the best, especially twice a week. And he gets 2 Lewinsky's. God.
Shit like that.
HQ, it must be nighttime where you at.
Oh, yeah, motherfucker. It's that shit.
Correct me if I'm wrong with the $5 says twice a week, HQ. Nah, you can keep your hot pocket to yourself then. Hey, Matt P with the $2 says, Hamp, you drunk? And yeah, you wrong. What, am I? If we remove our feelings, this shit sucks. Right? But look at this. And it's not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? But my boy, well, excuse me, not my boy, but he older, right? He one of the OGs to us. Named Tabucky Jones. I don't know if y'all remember. I think he was playing for the Saints at this time. The Saints or the I think it was the Saints when they won the Super Bowl. And it was either a fumble or a pick, and he ran it back like 100 yards. So when he played for the Patriots, he got fined $1,000 for every pound he was off. Right? So he was supposed to come into camp at 219. He came in at 220, $1,000 off, right? He's like, man, this is a job, bro. Yes, when we get out there, it's fun enough, but the competition is so heavy and fierce that it is so competitive, it takes a lot of the fun out of it. No, just the job, because people are gonna say, oh, people have jobs they love, and oftentimes we think the athletes, but you'll be surprised, is all I'm saying. Right? Like Miles plays college ball. Like, yeah, we love playing football, but it's hard to, like, when you got these games, it's just so fucking tough. Every play you in pain and other. I don't know if we be having fun, but you love the shit. People love making money, right? So I'm painting a picture to illustrate the point that guess what else sucks? Work sucks. But you rather be a working ass nigga or some broke ass, jobless ass nigga. Work sucks. But be a broke, unemployed motherfucker who gets looked down on. Think through it. Take this walk. Right? Who get looked down on? The nigga with a job, even though jobs suck, work sucks, or the nigga without a job? Uh-oh. Guess what else sucks, bro? Kids fucking suck. Kids suck, bro.
Perfect.
If you got kids, put a 1 in the chat if kids suck. Let me see if y'all gonna be honest, man. Let me see if y'all gonna be honest. Put a 1 in the chat if kids suck. Look at your mans. Look at your mans. Look. Look at Big Chug. No, bro, you can't have none. You can't have none, Big Chug. Look at Rock. Look at Rock. Come on, Rock. Don't do it, Rock. This Rocky right here, this is his sister. Yo, kids suck, bro. Come on, stop, man. Stop. That's his twin sister, right? They do. Look, this our second oldest daughter. Or yeah, I guess that's how you say it. Look at this shit. Look at her. I'm trying to work.
He gives me all his love. He gives me all his love. He gives me.
Kids suck, bro. Right? I get it. But yo, guess what we do though? When we see a man, right? It's just being honest, right? I'm 38. You see a man that don't got no kids. He my age. How you look at him? You look at him funny? We be judging niggas that don't got no kids? Keep it a buck. Yeah, kids suck. But being my age without one, right? You pushing yourself, you know, you thriving, you striving for greatness. What's it all for? I wouldn't give them back. The benefits outweigh the cost in terms of just the kid itself, right? The accomplishment. You know, you hope that they become good people, right? They make you feel different, think different, act different. Your intentions change. It's you. When they go to sleep, you forget that they fucked up the whole downstairs. And all you did was go in the bathroom for 3 minutes. But when they hit the sack at night and you look in there, they fucking snoring or halfway under the cover, you like, yo, this is it right here. There was a comedian that said, I will die for my son, but I will kill for my daughter, bro. But kids suck. Y'all understand? Y'all understand now? Women. What's the old cliche? You can't live with them. You can't live without them. Old dumb niggas. Happy wife, happy life. Right? Who want to go to a party if ain't no women there? Right? Now, I got to talk like I'm in the 90s, lady. I apologize. Right? But what niggas used to say back in the day? Yo, you trying to go to this party? What niggas used to say? I got to say it the right way. Any bitches gonna be there? I don't know, nigga. Who throwing it? Oh, XYZ. Nah, I ain't going. Ain't never no women never there. But the right name, you know what the product gonna be like. You in there, right? Who want to go to a sword fight? That's another good one. Mr. Fantastic, cheaper to keeper. Where the hoes at? But guess what, bro? Women suck. And guess what, though? The party, life, having access to them is much better when you got them. God damn, man. Pause. Oh, see, you thought. Now, Matt, where's my apology, Matt? Where's my apology, Matthew? Huh? You ever put a crib together, my nigga? Georgia boy, they make shit more fun. You ever put a crib together, bro? Putting the crib together is the yo. I could hang a 75-inch TV in 10 minutes, bro. It don't even matter what bracket. I could have never even have seen it before. I don't even have to look at instructions half the time. Bro, the crib, my nigga. But when you get that bitch done, my yo, it's the best feeling in the world. A lot of shit sucks. That is dope as fuck. That we have to do. That makes life better. That makes things more interesting. Marriage. Presidents always married. CEOs are always married. Right? When women do those things that you don't want to do, you have more time to do the shit that's necessary. Yes, I don't need to make doctor's appointments. I got a wife for that. Right? But I release videos every single morning at 7 a.m. Right? I can edit. I could be here. Like Rocky's sick today. So she had to stay home. Right? My wife had an appointment. Boom. She made sure to make it back to get Rock up out of here. Rock was chilling though. Right? Now, are kids an imperative, right? That you can have an argument there, right? But a good, yes, that's about to say, a good secretary, a good administrator, right? Somebody that keeps things organized, that makes sure that thankless tasks are done so that they don't hamper you, right? Yo, I'm trying to tell you, that shit is invaluable, especially if you're a nigga that hustle, right? We own a moving company. My wife helped with the sales. She been pushing herself to do it more and more, and she been bringing in money. And she enjoys it, right? Go marketing events, etc., right? But she don't have to. You know? It was negligible, but now she been really doing it. She got into it, engaging in it. But she has that layer where she don't have to, she can fall back whenever, right? Which makes it more palatable. You know? But when you're a man that hustle and you got all this shit going on, right? A secretary, bro, is fucking incredible. And I get it. Alexa do the shit, but you got to tell Alexa every goddamn thing and set up routines in a system, right? Alexa's not as intuitive, 100% sure. Not as intuitive as a real person. You see? That shit sucks. The marriage, right? When you structure it, right? Because all the tasks and responsibilities. But if done right, it's a super duper. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Matt P with it to us. I see Hamp. You just a mean and mad motherfucker. Nah, hell no. Nah, man. Mr. Walker with it for us. What position you play, Hamp? I was DN, proud ex-athlete. Yeah, bro. I was only 220 in college, so I played strong safety and will backer. Matt P with it. I see what you did, Hamp, but it's still smoke.
Perfect.
Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Let me check my email real quick. Give me 1 second, y'all. What y'all think? I'm gonna drop the link too. What y'all think, man? A lot of shit sucks that we need and we do willingly, right? And people look at you funny if you don't do those things. I'm telling you, man. I thought through this one. Oh. Hell yeah, Uncle Rick. Let me see what I could show here. Yup. Uncle Rick, I'm gonna send you a this might be risky shirt. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Make sure I don't got nothing crazy up here. Yeah. Salute to Uncle Rick for supporting. DirectionCYOP.com. Bub was in the building. Bub had him thinking on Wednesday too. Salute, Rick. God. Damn, man. That's what's up, Uncle Rick. We appreciate you. Damn, man. Hey, bub, you see it? Salute, 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 salute. And the shit be fire. The quality is amazing. Georgia boy, man. I don't know. I've been strong for a long time. I covered a lot of tight ends in my day. Let me drop this link, man. Again, I'm gonna send you a This Might Be Risky shirt, Uncle Rick. I think I got the address in here too. Let me make sure real quick. Yep. Bet. Oh yeah, let me pin the link. Wait, to what? UIOP? Women suck. Kids suck. Work sucks. Do all three of those. Take care of all three of those. Make sure you have all three of those without no hesitation. Yes, marriage sucks. But I'm arguing the benefits outweighing the cost.